It's very
Alright.
ominous.
Oh, that's a really shitty roll. If there's a trap here, I'm not aware of it.
Mm, that reminds me.
Finn, make a reflex save.
Alright.
Glad I didn't.
Oh, it's
Balls and fence court now, maybe. 22 is still pretty good, kind of.
The floor gives way. You tumble into a 10-foot pit.
That was
Take
that sucked.
6 spikes worth
God damn
19 damage.
it.
That was
Ow.
anticlimactic.
Ow.
Make a fortitude save.
There you go.
That's okay. I knew this eventuality was coming, and I prepared for it by having crappy fortitude saves.
Don't come to me. I can
And I'm
Sort
rolling
of.
that once.
heal
Oh,
poison
wow.
a little bit. I can try and heal poison with.
You know who
No,
has
man.
you know who has some poison countering spells? This guy. But first, let's see
I-
how badly I'm fucked.
But do you have a million uses per day of those?
I have poison giving spells.
What's going on down there?
Oh, sorry, you have to make a save for each spike that hits you, so 5 more saves.
What?
That's actually a good thing, because if you're only making 1 save, it's usually a death save.
That is a good
Okay, you pass all of them except for the one, so you take an additional 10 damage.
Oh, that ain't bad. Now, am I still like unwell from this, or was this just a one-time?
You are pierced by 6 spikes, and as you try to struggle to free yourself, you realize that the spikes are barbed. Any attempt to free yourself from the barbed spikes would tear gigantic holes through your body. Someone is going to have to help you.
This reminds me of this one time I got into bed with a cat girl, Herm, and it just did not work out.
Wow.
Is this a true story?
Wow.
It's an in-character story. Hush you.
Wow.
Meanwhile, back in the other room, Alcahest, Usite, and Apple.
Mm-hmm.
You notice a strange glowing coming from the corpse of the gargoyle. 10,
Roll knowledge.
9,
Fuck this noise!
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
I think I just.
Everyone walks into the hall. The gargoyle crumbles into dust.
Already did that.
No, it was in rubble. The rubble is turned into dust.
Doesn't make
Do
any
you cite
sense.
in the future when Edge is counting down, you're supposed to type out what you're doing, not just move your token.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
he did-
actually, he did move his token, so I guess he was in the room at the time, but nothing happened, so it's just a false alarm. To put you guys on your toes, because not everything's boulders. Sometimes it's just things decaying.
If someone could help me
So-
off of this horrible pit trap,
The
that'd be
gargoyle
fantastic.
vanishes as he is teleported into town and restored to life. It
So,
looks like DCL is over the edge, or are you climbing down to help Finn out?
I am climbing down to cut the barbs with my dagger.
Okay. Make a Dex.
I do have a climb speed if that comes into factor.
No, it's a 10-foot pit. It's really easy to climb down. But
Oh.
to cut Finn out, do you have knowledge medicine or?
Yes, I have knowledge heal actually.
Okay, knowledge heal. Make a
Or
check
skill
to
check,
prevent
whatever.
Finn from taking extra damage.
Oh,
It's
hey.
not a knowledge.
Whatever.
Do.
That is good enough. Finn, DCL is able to help his stealth bro out, cut you out of the barbs without doing additional damage, and then the two of you are able to climb out of the pit.
Oh, I was gonna
And I'm
jump
going
out.
to go back to stealth, and I'm going to go back to my stealthing immediately.
I will stealth out of the pit onto the other side.
So where's this pit exactly?
Oh, let me draw it in here. Doop, doop, doop.
What's going on here?
I win.
Well,
What
I
happened?
guess there's another pit I can't cross.
God damn it, Skeletor.
This one is a 10-foot pit. It would be very simple for you to climb down the one edge, walk over to the other side, and climb up the other. Assuming you're not 3 feet tall.
Alright.
I will do that then.
Okay, everybody gets past. This one does not take 16 hours to.
I'll wait
Well,
for
if
you
it
to
doesn't take
open up.
16 hours, it's not a real pit.
If you could
That's
reveal
true.
some more, so we have room to put everyone on the other side of the pit.
Nope, total darkness forever.
Ooh, shit. I don't like being in the middle of this hallway.
Deal with it. .jpg.
Hashtag YOLO's wagons.
All right, room description coming up. Ba-ba-bow. This room is similar to the entry hall you've already come through for sheer gaudy audacity in its decor. The floor is of inlaid tiles while the walls and ceiling are painted with figures of animals, humans, and humanoid monsters. The denizens are dressed in immodest clothing that does more to accentuate their overstated sexual characteristics than to conceal them. Most appear to be holding, stroking, or licking 2-foot diameter, two-dimensional spheres painted in a variety of garish colors. There are 10 on each of the eastern and western walls, for 20 total. There's a dull glow of distant light glimmering from the far end of the hall. Did everyone follow that?
Which
Yes.
is
Yeah.
the far end is up
There
there.
are a
I'm
bunch of-
guessing.
The stuff
Multicolored.
that's cloaked in shadow.
I made some
There's
glow.
a bunch of multicolored balls on the wall, and a bunch of people are licking them.
Yeah.
Correct. There are also 2 doors on the eastern side of the hall there.
Adj, I would like to investigate your balls with a perception check.
Fantastic. Which wall are you investigating, eastern or western?
Western.
Alrighty. Let me pull that up. Western wall. You stroll along the length of the wall up to the far end where the glowing is emanating from. Let me reveal that real quick. Okay. And on the western wall, going from the south end to the north end, you find a pale blue orb held on the shoulder of a lactating Naga woman, a silver orb being stroked by a nymph's feet, a green orb held high above the head of a fungus girl, a yellow orb being sensuously kissed by a moth girl with breasts as large as she is, a pink orb held lightly by a female goblin who seems hypnotized by it, a black orb being sat upon by a masturbating Nereid, a pale violet orb violently grasped by all 6 arms of a dominatrix-clad Merilith, a red orb held between the breasts of a massive angel with canine features, a russet orb representing the anus of a presenting centaur, and an indigo orb between the twin heads of a hellhound girl being licked from both sides.
Did you just ghost us?
Alright. I
In
can't
Senna,
resist. I am going to poke the centaur orb.
in Senna will perception the east side or
You
yeah,
poke the orb, it
side.
appears to be solid stone.
Can I cast Detect Magic
Everybody
Uh,
needs to wait for
on the balls?
The powerful magical aura emanating from the arch at the end of the hall overcomes all of the any
would
other
like to
detection that
detect
you might find.
say what?
I would
Let me-
like
let
to
me-
detect evil animals.
Let me revise that. All right. You reach the end of the hall and find a 15-foot archway made of a single piece of expertly cut black obsidian. Within the arch, a clouded haze pours out so thickly you cannot tell what might be on the other side. Both the base stones and the keystone at the top of the arch glow with dull, muted magical auras of green, red, and orange. The mist emanates so much magic that it seems to flood the entire chamber. Any other magical auras you might detect are overwhelmed by the power of the arch.
Can I roll a Knowledge Arcana to see if I know what the mist is about?
Sure.
What colors were they again? Green, red, orange?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see, where's my sheet? There it is.
I already rolled
Knowledge
36 for
Arcana.
the Arcana check. Edge.
It appears to be enchanted with powerful teleportation magic.
Okay.
I am going
Oh.
to check the orbs that correspond to the colors on the arch and see if there's anything different about them.
There's also still a whole eastern wall filled with pictures.
I'll look at the eastern
that's
wall then.
in Senna. My succubus already rolled perception on the eastern wall. I've been trying to.
Okay, the succubus is checking the eastern wall. Make a will save.
Will save. Okay.
Will save.
What's her will? She got a nat 20.
There you go.
Alrighty. A pulse of energy erupts from one of the pictures on the section, but a force of will from your succubus resists the power.
I'd like you to detect evil on these balls. They seem suspect.
There's no evil from any of the balls. But on the eastern wall, going again from the bottom south to the north, there is a gold orb held in one hand above a winged angel's head, dripping golden rain. An orange held waist high and apparently being fucked by a honey-colored ooze. A purple orb on the ground representing one of a tanuki's oversized balls. A bronze orb pressed against a minotaur's ass as if it were connected to a larger phallus. A gray orb resting on an elf's shoulders, oozing a silver film that is covering him. A bright blue orb at the feet of a wyvern who has a gnome penetrated and is flying him off the ground. A white orb above the head of an umber hulk who is being brought to task by a drow mistress. A turquoise orb resting on a bare-chested, sweating Afridi's shoulders. A scarlet orb waist-high representing the knot of a panting blink dog. And a pale green orb growing from the ground by an effete male dryad.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the only orbs that match is I think there's an orange orb on each wall. But that just I might just be imagining.
There is
things.
a red orb being held between the breasts of a massive angel with canine features. There's a pale green growing next to a dryad trap. There's a regular green held above the head of a fungus. And there is an orange being held waist high, apparently being fucked by a honey-colored ooze.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wasn't there an orange on the other wall as well?
Let me check again.
So,
Honey-colored ooze, and no. Western wall is pale blue, silver, green, yellow, pink, black, pale violet, red, russet, and indigo.
I would like to find the orb colors that closest match the colors on the arch.
Okay.
And then lick those orbs in turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right
lick
back.
the green orb to no effect. You lick the orange orb. Make a reflex check.
What have I done? Oh wait, I think that's plus 17.
Use more tongue.
I'm trying. I'm tonguing as hard as I can, goddammit.
Really
Not
get in
tonguing
there.
hard enough. As you, oh lord, as you lick the orb, the pressure activates a trap on the other side. A spear shoots out
Oh.
and punches you directly in the face with its tip. You
Oh.
take
Oh god.
Jesus Christ.
11
Probably
points of damage. The spear resets and the orange slides back into place.
Ah, it just grazed me, really.
Did you
Would
just get
you like to
penetrated?
lick the red?
Yes. I am persistent.
You press your lips to the red, and as you lean forward, your head passes through the red orb. It appears to be an illusion.
I'm back.
What's on the other side?
Let's find out.
It's a mystery.
Shall we?
Ooh.
I told you guys, Never stop licking the funny colored orbs.
I don't
It
know what
sounds
to
like
say to
something
that,
Santa
honestly.
would tell. Creepy Santa would tell children.
I honestly don't know how to respond to that, Finn. I think you won.
I
But DC,
understand
I'm
how this
surprised
dungeon
you-
works. I called the falling boulder trap, and I found the secret door.
But DCL, I'm surprised you're not going off to lick the trap balls.
Don't lick the trap balls. You fuck the trap anuses.
Yeah, but all that's there is trap balls.
Maybe next hallway.
So, right up here, let me move you in place. The illusion leads to a narrow 3-foot by 3-foot rough-hewn passage.
I will explore. Well, first off, I will check for traps, and then I will explore stealthy-like.
Okay.
Like a boss.
Just crawl into the wall
Explore
here.
into the thing. What is everyone else doing in the meantime?
I guess I'm gonna go through the wall too.
I'm going to move up against where he just crawled into.
See, I will go there, and I'll have Encina follow him this time.
Can I carefully inspect the walls? These the walls to the hallway that look like really close to each other.
Walls of the hallway that look really close.
Okay, I'm sorry, I phrased that horribly. On the inside walls, I want to take my time to inspect these.
Okay. You are
Traps.
carefully inspecting the tunnel itself that everyone else has crawled through. Apple, what are you doing?
Did everyone already go through this big glowing arch?
That was light coming from the arch at the far end. That's actually nothing, so
Oh.
delete that.
Okay, I thought the arch was there.
My beautiful
Nope. The
Will.
light is coming from over here.
I'm going to yell down the hallway to my Anubis friend. What do you see in there?
I see darkness. Actually, no, I'm not going to yell back because I'm trying to be stealthy.
So stealthy.
You could just relay it through Encina. We have
You alive?
telepathy on our side.
Alright, I'll relay that I don't see anything yet.
Okay.
Oh, I see a room with what looks like 3 treasure chests. Treasure chests. I can almost speak.
One of them doubles your money. The other ones make you lose all your money.
And one of them's a mimic that pulls you into itself and has tentacle sex with you forever.
Delightful.
You just always look on the bright side, don't you?
And then just to put a turn of events, none of them are chests. They're just like big kegs turned on their side.
Or benches.
Turn on your sides for a turn of events. Oh. No, it was
This
horrible.
largely bare room is dominated by 3 massive chests, each 10 feet long and 5 feet wide. The leftmost chest appears to be solid gold, the middle sterling silver, and the rightmost polished oak with bands of bronze. None of them bear visible locks, though the size of their lids would require a significant effort to lift. The sarcophagus-sized containers are secured to the floor and seem utterly immobile.
Alright, so guys, I can cast Ant Haul to triple my carry, like the amount of weight I can carry.
Yep.
And then try to lift up the lids, but you said
If
they're
you
10
do
feet
that-
tall?
10 feet long, 5 feet wide. They're about 3 feet off the ground.
Oh, cool. So I can. I
They're
can get to the
massive
lid.
chests.
Let's
Yes.
see. Let's think about this here.
I'm popping the silver one.
Oh god, I was...
Boop.
Okay, never mind.
Middle of the
Screw
road.
I
What
was
could
going to
go
say pop
wrong?
the oak one.
I'm
The
casting.
lid to the silver chest opens, and inside you find a single crystal box expertly carved to reflect the light. It appears to have a ring inside resting on a cushion of velvet.
I'm gonna get the ring and put it on without a second thought.
You grab the crystal box, and
This is where I die.
Here comes Finn's death.
No,
At
watch
least
something
try
else
to
happen.
live. Come on.
Nope,
I'm
watch
having
something
fun.
else is gonna happen. Finn's got that kind of luck.
I don't want to die because
You
somebody
take
else did.
21 damage.
What happened?
But you do have the. Sorry. Haha, I should probably tell you, huh? As you touch the crystal box, the floor to the chest opens slightly, and several small darts shoot out into your already quite pierced chest. You take 21 damage, but you do have the crystal box with the ring inside.
Oh my god.
Now I'm going to put on the ring.
You have found a ring of protection plus 3.
You
Oh
could
my
have checked for
God.
traps.
Does anyone want a ring of protection plus 1? I
Because
have
fuck you guys.
because I have an old one.
I already
If I
have a
put,
spare.
if I have a 3 and I put on a 1, do I get the extra 1?
You
Or
can
does that
benefit
not
from
stack?
2 rings of protection at one time.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
Well, I'll still
If you
give away
have
my
2
old
ring
one.
slots.
Actually, no. Wait a second. Does anybody need this more than me?
My
Wow, what a
succubus
good
could use it.
question.
She has no.
I need it.
Okay, we're the most death. He's the most death-prone person in this party right now. If anybody needs it, it's him.
Didn't he say he already had one?
I have
The
a
next
plus,
few
I have a
party
plus-
members might
I have a plus-
actually.
I have a plus 1 ring of protection, but Adj says 2 can stack, so
Can they?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I was going to trade out my plus 1 to anyone that didn't have one yet. But if you guys are cool,
Also,
I'll take it.
I'm checking the chest in front of me for traps.
And that
Check.
does
The outside of the chests do not appear to have any traps on them.
these rings do AC and saves, right?
Protection, yeah.
One of this is getting relayed to us back here.
Say what?
We'll shout back that it's all clear and we found 3 chests.
Okay, if they're shouting that it's all clear, I'm coming up. I trust these guys.
Well, you should see all the holes in my face. Before we get killed, I'd like to drink a healing potion. How much do those heal?
I can lay on hands to you
68
if you
plus
come over.
10.
Too late, I drank a healing
I'll,
potion.
I'll continue to stay out here for anyone else who just wants to stay out here,
You still
and I'll
need
continue
healing?
to
I
relay.
still need healing. I only have 69 hit points. Giggity.
Just
Mic check.
I checked the floor and above, like the ceiling, for traps around
I
that
had to
chest.
make a perception check.
Just already did. Made 3 of them.
There appear to be no traps on the floor or the ceiling.
Okay. Well,
Yep.
there's no traps. I'm gonna open it.
There's
Which
some
chest?
32 HP.
The chest that's like right in front of me.
The gold
That would
one.
be the gold chest. What is your
Okay, cool.
strength?
Like right now, a +2.
You would definitely need at least 1, possibly 2 other people to help you.
Would you like me to pop it for you? I have Ant Hall for a few hours still. I think
Yes.
Ant Hall lasts by the hour. It lasts for a good long while. Alright, I'll help DCL with the chest.
My mic working?
Now it is.
The chest swings open, the bottom of the chest springs up, and 12 asps are flung at both of you, 6 each. What is your touch AC?
Oh my god, my touch AC is actually
Apple,
pretty
you
good.
healed me for 32 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. My touch AC is 20.
My touch AC is 27.
Jesus Christ.
Snakes.
Lots and lots and lots of decks.
Wisdom dictates the oak chest will be the best chest.
Indeed.
And then
Okay,
it's the worst
against-
chest.
DCL, each of these have a +6 modifier to them. You're
None of those hit?
26, so none of them
Yes.
hit. You're able to dodge out of the way of the asps as they are flung through the air at you. Finn, your touch AC is 20.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these have a +6 modifier to hit you.
And they roll better.
1 hit.
Yes.
Make a Constitution. Fortitude save.
I'm all over
The
that.
same thing.
Watch the oak chest is just full of cloud
A
kill.
excruciating poison courses through your system, but you're able to fight off the mind-obliterating poison before it consumes you.
Oh, that's
There are
awesome.
12 asps on the floor.
What is
What
an
is an
asp?
asp?
It's
It's a
a
snake.
it's a snake.
Poison
Extremely
snake.
deadly snake.
Oh,
It's a viper.
It's essentially a viper.
Can I do wild empathy / handle animal to become friends with them?
You can try, sure. There are 12
Actually-
of them. So you're
Oh.
going to need a really high result. That's pretty good. Go ahead and roll 3d6 to see how many of them up to 12 you 7. 5 of them are still pissed off at being flung through the air and will try to sting you. DCL, what are you doing?
How high is the ceiling? How
It's 20 feet high.
Is that a... How big are these? How big are asps? I don't know how big the snakes
They're
are.
snakes.
Snakes.
They're like foot and a
They're
half
about
to 2 feet
yeah,
long.
about- Yeah.
Okay, I'll move up the wall, and then I'll just, like, jump from it to the other side.
It's like if you've
So
ever
you're
seen
just
Raiders
running
of
out
the
of the way.
Lost Ark.
Yeah,
Those-
basically
Uh,
just...
What is Incendia doing?
B.
Senna,
Yeah, sorry.
he's against snakes. She be hopping back in the tunnel, yo.
And
it's like
Apple, what are you
snakes?
doing?
Not really my thing.
I have a really terrible handle animal, so I'll use that.
Oh god.
She'll stay there and continue to relay what's going on, play by play.
Apple, you try to coax these snakes out of their rage, but unfortunately all you do is garner their attention. 5 snakes crawl towards you and start biting at you. What is your touch AC?
24.
24. There
Dex
are
bros.
5
Oh.
attacking you. I have a +6. Oh, I should probably roll a d20, huh?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Oh wow.
What was it?
However, none of them hit.
Lucky.
There are still
Oh.
5 pissed off asps. Finn, what are you doing?
I'm going to try to add them to my herd of love.
It looks like Apple has alienated them.
Oh, so I can't?
You cannot.
Oh, well then ignore that roll because that
Sorry.
didn't happen. But
Just
they're
didn't
they're
want to
they're,
die.
they're ignoring me now, right?
Right, they are trying to bite the shit out of Apple, who is dancing backwards frantically, trying not to get bit.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if I attacked those asps, I'd probably piss the ones off around me.
Maybe.
So, I don't want to use a summoning. I forgot about. Why did I take summon nature's ally?
I don't know. Why did you? Were you
All right,
stupid?
well, fuck it. I'm just gonna unload into these bitches with
I'm
arrows.
fine. I'm fine.
Here we go. Here we go. Full attack on the guys around Apple. Oh wait, what? Oh, my macro died.
Make a will save for Insenna or Callisto?
For you. This is unrelated to the snakes.
Oh. Well,
There we go.
this is random, but okay.
Also, prepare for a huge spam from my macro.
Make it double.
Five shots isn't massive at all. What are you talking about?
31.
Alright, Finn, these things have really low AC. You're able to hit and kill all 5. 4 shots, right?
There's
No,
5 shots.
5 shots. Okay, so yeah, all of them are dead. V, you feel an intense pressure pressing down from some unknown source, but you're able to throw it off in much the same way that Incinna was able to throw off the magical bolt from the eastern wall. It seems you have drawn the unwelcome attention of something in the tomb.
Uh-oh.
I am going to.
Excellent.
I would like to make a handle animal check to carefully return my asps, my surviving asps, to their nest in the
Okay,
chest.
go ahead.
I would like to assist.
I got it.
Alright. Before Apple can roll a 1 and get you stung, you are able to successfully put them all back into the golden chest, and once their bodies are laid down on the pressure plate, the lid swings closed.
Come on, I know you're jealous of my +8 handle animal.
And then with
Reload the trap for the next hero to come through.
And then
Well done.
I will write on the side of the box in charcoal,